all. So my name is Adarsh. I am currently at my 28th week of my 1 year data science course. So I am here to take my tech seminar. As I ended my last week was my second full domain, week 27. So I entered to a new module this week, and this module is this 4 or 5 week consists of machine learning module. So I would like to take my tech seminar in the topic of supervised learning algorithms. So as we all know that supervised learning algorithms are the algorithms which will have guaranteed output, like we are training our models with a label data. For example, if we want to if we are training a model so that if the model saw a fruit, it must be it must predict what's the product, like that. So for training this model, uh, we will we will show the pictures of an apple and we will say that it's an apple, like labeled data. Okay, like that only we will train models. So this kind of learning technique is known as supervised learning algorithm. So supervised learning algorithms are different. There are different types of supervised learning algorithms, like linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, then KNN. These all are supervised learning algorithm. So first we can look into the linear regression. Actually, linear regression means it's a regression task. Okay, so linear regression means it is a supervised learning technique, and it is a statistical method used for modeling the relationship between one or more independent variable and a dependent variable. So the main role of this linear regression is to make relationship between dependent and independent variable. So this relation will be in a resulted as a straight line in linear regression. So there are different types of linear regression, like single linear regression, multiple linear regression, and polynomial regression. So single linear regression means it will consist of one independent variable and one dependent variable. So actually, in this case, the relationship will be modeled as a straight line. So the equation will be y equal to mx plus b. Whereas if you are looking at the multiple linear regression, it will consist of more than one independent variable and a single dependent variable. In this case, the relationship will be modeled as a plane. The equation will be equal to b1 x1 b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus bn xn. So if you are looking at the third type of, that is polynomial regression. The polynomial regression means it can handle both linear and non-linear problems. That's the main advantage of polynomial regression, and it can also find out the higher degree uh, higher degree problems. Yeah, higher degree problems. So that's the main one. If you're looking, now we can discuss about what's the regression matrix. Actually, regression matrix means it is a matrix used in linear regression, which helps to find the coefficients of the models, or coefficient of the model. Actually, it simplifies the computation and optimize the model performance. Okay, now we can use what is cost function. Actually, cost function means cost function means it is a mathematical function used to calculate uh, how much accuracy is the predicted value from the actual value. So the main goal of the linear regression is to reduce the cost function, and it calculates the difference between actual value and predicted values. Now we can gradient descent. Actually, gradient descent is also a performance optimizing techniques which iteratively change the model parameter to the direction which has less error. There are different types of gradient descent: batch gradient descent, stochastic gradient descent, and small batch. In full gradient descent means it will take entire batch. Stochastic gradient descent means it will take only one data points at a time. Whereas mini batch gradient descent means it will take small batches for at a time. Okay, these are the main concepts of linear regression. Now we can move on to the second supervised learning technique as logistic regression. Okay, actually logistic regression means it's also a supervised learning technique, uh, which is mainly used for both classification techniques and regression techniques. But in this case, it is a binary, mainly it is used for binary classification problems. So in this case it will consist of only two outputs, either 0 or 1. In this case uh, the main aim is to predict whether it is having 0, having a positive or negative, like 0 or true or false, like this kind of things. So how it works will be, it will first classify as a linear, then it will apply sigmoid function. Actually sigmoid function means it will map any real values into the value between 0 and 1, so that it can be used effectively for binary classification. Then it will apply probability rules, like if the probability is equal or greater than 0.5, it is considered as true or 1. If it is less than, it will be considered 0. So yeah, so now we can discuss about what is binary classification. Actually I saw that logistic regression is a very important algorithm used in binary classification. Such as binary classification means it will have only two outputs, either 0 or 1. Like this kind of task is called binary classifications. Yeah, now we can discuss about what is decision boundary. Actually decision boundary means in a 2D it is a line, in 3D it will be a plane, but in more than higher dimension it will be a hyperplane. So in video it will be a hyperplane. So decision boundary means it is a area where it will differentiate the two regions of the data point, like true or false, like yeah, different classes, separate the data points in different classes. So in linear regression, it is the area where probability is 0.5. So that will be the decision boundary. So that's all for this week's tech seminar. Thank you.